Welcome back. Welcome to Trading Maze. Hope you're doing well. Today is 29th July, Tuesday. Uh, we did okay trades today. I mean, yes, from yesterday live stream only, I gave you the levels. I think they worked perfectly. The selling levels, but uh, the selling that we were in yesterday was not was a risk free. I think let's look at it because I think it was a risk free market is manipulating a little bit, but it's fine. We have our risk free strategy which will last for ठीक है. So yeah, yesterday के levels we were discussing this. uh yeah, same 5 minute ka, this is I think 5 minute ka level. This one from the same level we have that movement, right? Fair value gap cover is happened. See, fair value gap is until here only, so fair value gap cover also happened, which is good. So that is why it's good to take this trade. I hope you have taken it. It's just formed. So I'm in this scalp, a small scalp, just testing it out. You don't need to worry about this. Just testing some strategies. If gold has changed its behavior, I'm trying to check that. So I'm in this trade, a small trade. I'm risk free as well. So it does don't bother about this. But if you look at it from a zoom out perspective, kind of seeing consolidation and a little uptrend, right? So kind of today has become so yesterday ka closing happened into this level. So we have talked about this. I hope you remember the streams because the closing didn't happen below this but happened onto this. So now we had a strategy that says key price will try to go to at least 50, or definitely will go to 50, maybe 50, but 25 is 25 27 level was definitely reachable. So that was our intuition yesterday, and it worked out perfectly. We made 120 pips from that trade. So let's do the analysis for today. Let's start with the analysis. So sorry, this is daily level. Yeah, daily level. But daily level se aate hai. This is a different chart. Our main chart is over here. So main chart is over here. Yeah, 350 is what I'm looking for, and this buying is what I'm looking for. Already levels we have already discussed this. Nothing more to discuss. If you haven't seen those levels, please go back and watch the stream. Yesterday's stream. You discussed a lot of points in yesterday's stream because today nothing happened. Everything that could happen was discussed in the yesterday's stream, and we've already thought about this key closing. We thought closing will happen below this. It didn't. It doesn't matter. So if closing happens onto this region which we have marked, we already told you, I already told you that key there will be a consolidation happening. So that is that consolidation currently. You're seeing that because this order block should be followed, right? So this green candle is merely for that, only to show key I satisfied you, I'm done. So maybe that's why the consolidation is also there because gold is bearish. Gold is bearish. Not fundamental. In the recent terms, gold is bearish. So it will fall. It will fall abruptly until actually, do you know what? It will fall far more greater after this, maybe after 50. Probably after this only, but there are two scenarios. Okay, let me explain you the two scenarios. So one is the green candle is formed. Tomorrow the candle have a little bit upside wick and fall from there. So that is the one possibility which is more likely to happen. The other possibility is we'll have a green candle tomorrow as well, which will test 350 ka level. Then it will fall from there. But falling is constant, right? Falling is constant. I don't know what is this. Let's see what is- So falling is constant. Remember that falling is constant, but from where is that is the thing we should figure out. So today I know it will form a, so it won't close below this, which is 13. 313 ke below it won't close, and there are a lot of supports over there in lower time frames as well. So I'm not hoping we close below 13. But what will happen is, if after this after this candle ka close, it becoming green. Now it could form a wick and it could fall down, or it could fall down abruptly because it stayed there even though it's bearish. So that could be a possibility, or it will form a wick and it will, I mean, we can figure it out later. But the main point is, if it closes green, will we have another green candle? That is the possibility that could manipulate the trades a little bit. I mean, not manipulate. That's a possibility. That's a probability. I'm just telling you. The most probable will be this only, which will have a bearish momentum from now only. But it will be better for a lot of traders to trade from 50k level, which is falling. It's not falling anywhere, I think. 50k level, yeah, no. 50 is not falling any significant level right now, because this is not a great support we have talked about yesterday. So, but it is clearing this order block. It's clearing this order block, this order block, and this order block. Three order blocks is clearing from this candle only. So from this candle, it will cover all those blocks, saying, "Ki, I satisfied you. Now leave me alone," and it will go down only. So that is the intuition. That is what gold is doing. That is what it's currently doing, because it's super bearish. It has to find the buying level, which is 3050. I'm still holding this trade. Even though today ka day is a little bit bullish, lower time frames, we didn't see that much movement. The trades we took are also only selling trades, no buying trades, because buying pair we don't have that much good opinion. So give me a minute. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Sorry for the disturbance. A little hiccup in the network. ठीक है, ठीक है. So yeah, that is the intuition, as we were discussing one day pay. Today we have green. Tomorrow we can have that. We can have a red candle probably, or we can have a green candle. A rejection might be taken from 50, or it might even look for these levels also. That is also possible, right? That is also a possibility. But selling overall, this could be a better selling level, which is forming, I think, 50 to 60% level also. But I'm hoping that momentum is very high that it won't challenge those levels. So if it comes back to that level, the trade would look something like this. This is one day pair, so we'll have a little buffer. We'll go into lower time frames and see what that is. But yeah, targets are very good. Yeah, targets are 600, 700 pips. Got it. So that is what I'm trying to tell you. Key, it's possible, but it's too easy. So too easy might not be the case with gold most of the times. It is the case most of the times, but not that easy ki everybody knows that selling will happen from here, so that will happen. So that won't happen normally. Try to understand it, what I'm trying to say. So this is unlikely, but if it does by some reason why do because DXY is but DXY is very bullish. It's formed it's forming a trend line and also double bottom. A good representation of what it's doing at higher time frames. So I think DXY would be very good. US economy is also is very good because uh, a lot more belief on Trump is coming in the recent times because the markets are stabilizing. So I think this would be the time for DXY to go at least touch the 100 point, right? So when that happens, gold will definitely fall. I'll see a good movement. So yeah, bearish on gold. This would be the next 50p one selling will try. 50p fall ho sakta hai. From that only you can capture all these pips. Or the ending I think would be this only 70, 85. I don't think it will come to that because it will become it will show that I am not that bearish because after coming to these levels, it will consolidate for a lot of time because it has made a lot of bullish sentiment here, right? To go to that level, it has to make a lot of bullish sentiment, so which will keep it there only for a lot of time. So I think that won't happen. So that is my intuition. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see what the market does. But whatever happens, we are ready with our levels, right? So one day pay that was the intuition, and we go back to 4 hours. 4 hours pay, yeah, you can see uh, undecisive candle is forming, right? It went up, it went down, it's staying the same way because yeah, the market is bearish, but people want to buy. See, see, one other thing that you could say is say telling that this is not a reversal. See, this is an order block, right? Normally, what happens in a trend is did this order block is not reach of significant that is a significant order block. If it is a reversal, it is a significant order block. So when the significant order block is formed, it's very unlikely for market to come back to that in the recent time only after 2 or 3 candles and test that level. So that makes this buying is complete. After the forming maybe a green candle after this, it will shake it. This buying is finished. That order block is confirmed, right? It has satisfied and done industry. So that is what its intuition will be. So it's saying, ki, yeah, I've done my part. Now it will be after forming a green candle. Now nothing to, yeah, right, nothing to sell from, nothing to buy from. Now when it comes back to that level after forming green candle, there is no buying level there because it's already happened. Right? That could be another intuition selling, this might not be the reversal that we are looking for. So that is the intuition that how you should build while trading, right? All the candles, all the hours candles telling you different stories. But after this, yesterday only we were here, and nothing happened quite. Told you that if it closes, the closing was very important, which closed this 1 day closing. It closed below that level and into that level, which will definitely on a 1 day level pay. It should form a green candle now. Now it will fall from there after forming green candle. So it's pretty it's already predicted. We already predicted that if that was case two, but we were hoping for case one, but that was case two. It might be also because today there was no news. Was there any news? Let me check. Yeah. Uh, today, okay, today there was news. I didn't see this.
Yeah, we discussed yesterday, no? JOLTS job openings, which was saying ki 751 million was forecast. Previous was 7.71 million. Now it's 7.44, which is bad for US, right? It's bad for US, good for gold. That might also be a reason for gold going. I mean, let's see the candles. I think, yeah, got it. So after this candle, it's probably hoped that people will hope ki okay, it's a 99 level. ठीक है. But I'm just saying कि after this, it looks like a very good level to buy from, right? So I think now also it's a very good level to buy from only because it has closed above this level. Change of character has happened. And yeah, that might break of structure, sorry, break of structure has happened, which is a very good indication of trend continuation. Now you can buy, right? But this red candle is only because news came bad for, yes, that is the only thing. So that could be another reason why gold didn't go selling from which level? From here only. That might be another reason because we have this green candle solely for that reason because it could have gone selling from here only, but it would not have gone to it because one day pay it has to make a green candle, so that kind of helped it in a two-way mode, right? Okay. I mean, you could have bought, but all these see for selling you don't have to know all this. For buying, you have to know all this because when you are in a selling market, to buy is a very difficult thing. When you are in a buying market, to sell is a very difficult thing. So you're trying to capture pullbacks. So when you're trying to do that, your RR should be high. You shouldn't have a 1:1 RRs because they probably will fail, right? So we should have that kind of intuition, right? So that is why this consolidation, this trend is happening. Nothing else happening. 1 hour pay, yes. That is the reason. That is the trend line. It's a trend line normally doesn't follow. It doesn't follow in gold. If it's following, it's a consolidation phase. Okay. 1 hour is clear. So now we come to 50 minutes. 50 minutes pe let's do the analysis from the start in a clear chart. I think this chart is little clear. Okay. So 15-minute pe the opening happened. We took two trades, this and this. Uh, Already marked. This was the level one. This was the level two, which was a 5-minute level. I think marked in the different. Yeah, here. I extended it just before the stream, but this were marked in the yesterday's stream only. Right. So I hope we sold from those levels. We talked about 25K level being a selling level. So 25K, even if you have sold at 25, you you can have a 50 pips stop loss, right? So, but you would not have sold at 25 because the order block is here, which is this. Probably you could have gone this only. Should have gone to this only. That was our entry as well, but I was looking for fair value gap cover. That is why my entry was this. But this should be your entry ideally. I thought it won't be reached, but it reached. Okay. I mean, whoever is doing selling, this might be their best selling level. So that was what happened in the market. But I was waiting for this fair value gap cover, and I sold from there. Okay, 120 pips anyway. Right. It's a scalp because the market is consolidating. So after liquidity above this level, you could you might try something. You might try some selling, right? This seems like a good liquidity sweep, right? This candle, which closed below this level only. So it actually says key I have liquidity now and I can move down. So that is a kind of candle that is. So that could also be your intuition, and also we have a order block here only, 55-minute order block. It's also a market structure and good level to sell from, right? 34, 35K level. So that is the intuition for this selling, which we captured more than 120 pips. I mean, a good hold. I captured only till here because fair value cover was here. See, from the same moment, it started its journey to the buy side, and that is. I was looking at the 1 minute chart. I was thinking it was taking support from that exact point. So my RO was very less. So I ex- exactly entered here at the same candle. Right. That was a sniper entry. Just looking for this, maybe probably this 23 it has all just reached. For that only 30 to 30 40 pips ka scalp. But more interested in this selling, right? This selling, what it will do, that is I'm more interested in. Even this 5 minutes pay, 1 hour pay, let's see if there is a better level. 1 hour pay also is the same. It's, I mean, this could be a market structure level. That could be, if that could be possible if what I'm telling is right. So tomorrow, if it wants to form a wick, this would be the level I would sell from, right? Probably from here, 28 to 30 ka level. Maybe after this, yeah, I don't know. But around this market structure would be my point of interest. Which is how many pips? 29 to. Oh, okay, it's a less only. I thought it was very high. So yeah, this region 29 9 to 26 9, which is 30 pips ka region. This would be my point of interest for tomorrow's wick of a candle, because tomorrow I'm hoping we'll have a bigger moment. So let me check tomorrow if we'll have news or not. Because if we have news, that would be very appropriate for us. High volume pay, we could do a lot of things. Why is my calendar like this? Mm, no. Yep, yep, okay, lot of news, but USD, for USD, non-form ADP, non-form employment change, nice, could be good. Actually, I think it will be good. Yeah, I think it will be bullish for USD, bearish for gold. So I'm really hoping that would happen. So that week, it might give till, I wanted to only to give till that level, 28 ka level, then go selling from there. And you already know that market structure selling already has a lot of that. But okay, tomorrow we have FOMC. Okay, and tomorrow we'll do a lot of. Tomorrow I will be coming live very late, so that we'll capture some pips. I'll be live maybe around 11:20, 11:10, around that level. 11:30 we have news. So I think at that time, live pay will take trades, and it should be very good because selling pay. But there is another possibility that could happen if if it's bullish for gold and bearish for USD, that will lead to something else. I mean, it will lead to a very big buying candle, right? It would go into selling, but it will form a very big buying candle. It might even go to 70 ka level that we were discussing. From that, will go to selling, but it might also happen. So heads up, little heads up for that. If it's bullish for gold, right? ठीक है? I think it's pretty clear. We'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow we should have a very good volume and good trades. Intuition is clear. I think we should be able to do this. Okay. So 1 hour pay was doing 15 minute pay. Let's see. ठीक है. I mean, yeah, this is selling that I'm looking for. Maybe after this fair value gap ka cover, we'll have a little selling. If you want to take this selling, you can. It's probably a selling scalp. So keep your targets in such a way only. Mm. Mm, yes, done. Maybe wait for a little bit for a good level. I mean, good spreads. It's taking a rejection. Maybe sell from here only. It's a scalp. It could be a big one, but it's a scalp. Anyway, it will close above 13 only, above this level. 13, where is 13? About 12, 13. Above this level only it will close. It won't go below this. And we will have this buying. Want to show us this buying as well. And if it falls from here, this would be the target. Okay. This will be the target for this one, which will 23 to 15. A little scalp, 80 उसका scalp. Could hurt no. ठीक है. Well, I was booking this buying trade, which was 30, 40 pips ka. 30 pips only, actually. So I entered sniper entry. So it was 30 pips. I booked somewhere here. But ठीक है, this is just a scalp trade. But selling, let's see if we have some movement. Hmm, should I place a trade for this? Because it's a scalp only, na? So that is why I'm not placing a trade. Let's remove this also. Or have this, maybe for future reference purposes. But I'm interested, as I told you, in these levels. So tomorrow, I'm hoping after this market structure, it will see this. After this market structure, it will go down. And that's the ideal scenario. We'll have a lot of dancing going around between. ठीक है? I think it's pretty clear. Nothing more to discuss. If you want to go candle by candle today, maybe we can go candle by candle for 15 minutes. Opening. Uh, close below this. Didn't close below this level. Just close. Yeah, it did close below this level, but it went back. So a bit of manipulation, but this is because of this level ka auto block and all. So that is why you have support. So you always know that will happen. That is always there. So next, it's all happened in yeah some bullish movement. Maybe TX5 was falling a little bit. That is why we'll have this moment, this kind of moment. 630. Let's see TX5 630 what it was doing. Yeah, see. Everything has a reason, and yeah, see this 630, 645, three red candles. That is why three tipe, good candle, nine, 645, 645. So, just telling you that is how it works. 7 o'clock paid good, gave a good closing. Then it has become bullish, which is DXY became bullish. Then it consolidated a little bit, then it fell. 20 is actually a selling level, 320 we already know because we have bought from it a lot of times, 20 pair, if you remember it, but it will be a scalp only. So scalp only till here. So a lot of scalps. So consolidation pair, when it's following a trend, we can have this scalp, this kind of scalp. Scalp here, profit here, buy here, sell here. So that is always already happening. So this, so the biggest manipulation was this, I think. This seemed like a liquidity sweep, but it did not test this level, which is the order block. Order block को test नहीं किया था. See, order block was not tested. So that was manipulation that was happening. So this order block से फिर ऊपर गया consolidation. So at this time also I'm hoping DXY का ये fault है. 1245 से 1345 1 hour का range. 1245. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah, 1245 red. 1345 is a little red, little green. Okay, I mean that is the reason for this bigger red candles. Okay, bullish or something. So that is why our trade should start from here, but there was no 1 minute pay. 1 minute pay, there was no rejection. So every time remember that if 1 minute pay you are not seeing any rejection, don't trade it too fast. Okay? You wait for the rejection. No, why are you forcing the trade? T25 ka level. The order block was here, na? Yeah, this is the 27 pay we had an order block this one. Order block was here. Okay, I was doing 4 hourly gap cover. It's fine. Order block was here. So this would first red candle would be your entry. 40 pips ka stops. You normally do that. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's a little scary this trade. 1 minute pay. That is why I normally don't look at 1 minute. But other than that, it's a good trade, I think. I mean, if you take it from that order block that I marked in this chart, if you take it from that level, 1 minute per no. If you take it from right this level, this order block level, yeah, that's a very good trade, no? Yeah, I think that is how you should look at it. Then, yeah, it was a good trade. Now you look for this order block, right? This order block, significant order block, because it's in a trend, right? Trend line is formed, so maybe trend line is your take profit. That was my take profit, and that is this trade. That should be your trade. I gave you this level. I might not have given you TP, but you should understand how the levels are and how they are playing out. So start selling if it touches this level 25 पे sharp selling sniper entry करना that might be good for you 25 पे enter at a stop okay 25 है किधर बहुत दूर है let's see 24.8 around this fair value का quick cover के बाद you can do it or still here only you can do it it's a scalp I told you it's a scalp keep that in mind mm, yeah I'm interested in this point of interest being that key today's candle is green candle in daily prime frame and tomorrow's it's going to be wick. Being that this is my point of interest. 27 and 20 this 26.9 to this 29.9. Right. I think anything else to discuss? I mean this what can I say? That's the same mark some level from here this order block following something. Right. This might be न्यूज़ के टाइम क्या होता है लेट्स सी न्यूज़ के टाइम क्या होता है न्यूज़ वाज कितने टाइम 7:30 को था लेट्स सी दैट 7:30 यस 7:30 का न्यूज़ था सो 11:30 पे व्हाट वाज डूइंग yep right so everybody hoped it will fall from there which is a good point it should have fall from there but maybe I mean yeah I think it should have fallen from there because if DXO wasn't so I think we're getting yeah I hope you are in this trade, this selling a trade. Just told you to enter. Have not placed an order because it's a smaller, small trade, but it could give you good TPs like this. 90 pips, 90, 85 pips. Okay, so keep that in mind. Be in this trade, be risk free 20 पिप्स का हमें 27 पिप्स का स्टॉप लग रहा है विच इज 30 पिप्स ही ले सकते हैं 30 पिप्स का एसएल चाहिए क्या इतना बड़ा तो भी नहीं रखना है बस। 25 पिप्स का रख लो एंड 25 पिप्स इज फाइन 25 पिप्स पे रिस्क फ्री हो जाओ ठीक है दिस ट्रेड whichever I told you to sell from 24 something and wherever you sold it's better. So we're seeing rejection as well, the same point. We don't have volume, so we might there might be a consolidation, but rather than that, it's looking fine. It's looking very good, perfectly fine. Hmm, what else is there? Let's also hmm, I mean those are the all the trades. And today you could have not done that much. At least these two trades, except these two, 120 and 120, 240 pips. So maybe that is the only thing that you could have done. Okay, that is the only. So we're seeing this rejection might be good for us. I think risk free will be 24.5 से 22 होगा ना? Yeah, 8 pips away, or maybe 21.5 who entered late. Doesn't matter. We will be risk free. I hope. I think this is a good level. We shouldn't just have a red candle and then going up. That probably we shouldn't have. Let's see how markets are doing. Right? It's their premise. I mean, everything looks great. Perfect. Let's see. Let's see what the markets do. Anyway, that is all for today. Can try a buying scalp here for this week, but more prominently look for these cells. So I think the aura would look something like, see, the auras already will change because the problem with this is it can be instantaneous auras, right? After, say, if something happened and DXY bombarded, that could be reason we should wait for confirmation, like 1 minute ka red or 1 minute ka green. So that might be a little problem for us. Other than that, it's cool. That might be the only problem that we might face when we static or are already placed. I mean, we never faced it that many times, but I'm saying ki it will might be a problem. Okay, but this should be fine. 40 pips ka, and let's go. Let's see this. Waiting for this breaking. It might happen also. All right. Uh, risk to reward 1:6. Perfect, no? Why don't you want to risk that? I probably want to risk that. Okay, so that was the trade. This is a scalping trade that we are in. Little messy, that is why I am not showing it. But this scalping trade should work out. At least give us risk free. Okay. With that, I think we'll end this session. Great day we had today. Even though in consolidation we could have captured. I mean, the levels were already given. At least if you think we averagely do 100 pips, more than 100 pips in every trade. So if you're thinking this level is good, that means at least 100 pips I could capture, and 200 pips was the easy capturing today. So that is even though I'm not telling you at that time key sell from this level, you could see now I've already placed those levels. You can think of yourselves and yeah, you should be able to do that. So 4 hour candle just opened. hmm Let's see how 4 hour candle closed. अरे भाई ग्रीन बना देता। ठीक है, so it doesn't matter anyway because this green should be formed. It should have been a green candle, but fine. So maybe we'll have a consolidation and a green candle now, which is not good for us or the trade that we are in. So anyway, it's a scalp, so don't try to risk that very much because no volume here. So leave leave be risk free. Be risk free. I mean with less quantities because this opening has messed it up. I hoped that it would be a green candle ka closing, which would definitely would have given us that take profit that we need. Okay. So the closings and keep an eye on this. Always keep an eye on the closings, the openings, which are most important for our trades. Okay. I think the messiest part in this trade in this chart is this Fibonacci का. Uh, 1 day पे रखा हूँ. I don't need this. Yeah. Anyway, so that is it for today. Hope you did our trades. Hmm. ठीक है. Think we'll end today's session. Great job. Perfect. Hmm. But actually, if it closes above this, don't do it, right? Only 5 minute or anything. Because that would be not good. So wherever you entered, if it comes back to that level, if it closes at that level, get out of this trade because that is the thing that you could do. But it's a great level though. Normally, it's a great level though. Anyways, it's only great level in lower time frames. Higher time frames, it's not that great. Anyway, the intuition is clear. Tomorrow ka agenda is clear. So we might actually see tomorrow this buying 298 ka that buying that we are waiting for. Where is my other? Yes, there it is. 298 pe, 297, 297 something. Something. This is my RR. So that we could actually see through it. That trade would happen probably. Okay, tomorrow. Let's do it. Okay. All the possible scenarios explained. 350 ka selling, 3 uh 370 ka selling. Unlikely, but possible. If news, as I told you, comes bullish for gold and bearish for USD, that could happen. Tomorrow I will be live, so we'll discuss that there only. Okay. Bye bye. Take care. With that, we are up. If you think 100 pips, which I gave you the level, should have done, would be 200 plus yesterday ke 180 pips, 380 pips, 380 pips into the week. Let's go. Uh, at least 1000 pips so karna hi hai. Let's see how tomorrow goes. But tomorrow I'm hoping will be a better day than today. Consolidation today ho gaya, so tomorrow pe we'll have some distribution, manipulation and distribution both. ठीक है. Hmm, okay. Let me see Thursday also how the news is. 12 a.m. I mean tomorrow night पे करेंगे हम because 12 a.m. पे FOMC conference भी है, so Powell might speak. That if Powell doesn't speak, it doesn't. I mean there will be a high volume anyways. Tomorrow we'll have unemployment claims as well. Tomorrow not Thursday पे. So yeah, looking good. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow will be a good volume के days. which could give us things that we need. Reversals might happen. And Friday also we have news. Unemployment rate ka news. I think this happens once a month. Is it? It happens once a month, right? I think so. So that is there. So overall, only the consolidation days were Monday and Tuesday because no news. And I mean, today there was news, but consolidation only not that big of a impact on it. But next 3 days of the week will give us more pips than these 2 days. Which we did 380 pips, which is better, which is most better. But we could have done more if the market moves a bit better. So let's see. As last week we made 1500 pips. Let's hope to make that happen again. That will be our target. But 1000 pips at least we have to do. Anyhow we have to do through scabs because 1000 pips is the minimum when you have a volume. To Monday and Tuesday, okay. But tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and Friday, we should definitely have a lot of volume and a lot of levels playing out. Okay, with that, we end today's session. Uh, Hope you enjoyed today's session. Learned learned a lot. Learned something, which is more important. Uh, yeah, tomorrow we'll discuss. Okay, tomorrow we might trade different entities as well. BTC, if I look at BTC, they come to any level that we marked. What trade was this? I don't know. I didn't do this trade. Maybe I should have done this trade. It's a good trade, actually. Even though it hit our SL, it's a good trade. Hmm. Consolidating is also consolidating. Euro USD what is that doing? Sold off. I think we expected this, no? After this, we expected this sell off. Could have done it. Yeah, we could have done this. USD JPY. USD JPY is actually following a trend. Might be actually good to trade USD JPY because it's following a trend all along. And whenever it moves in a trend only. So we'll see. We'll see what strategies we can make in that. Anything else? US oil. I don't like to trade US oil that much because price action is a little bit different and it's messy and I don't like it. Anyway, uh, everything was covered. Uh, okay. So be risk free when it comes to our level, right? When it comes to the risk free level, which is 22, I think, which is 25 pips away. It's at our entry. So I just told you if it closes above our entry, na, so be out of this trade. This 5 minute, even if your 5 minute closes above this, that will show ki it's bullish and that we don't want, right? Okay, let's go. Bye bye. Take care. We'll meet again tomorrow. News पे छापेंगे. Lot of pips. Bye bye. Take care. Trade with Maze. Please subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to the Telegram channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel where we post updates every time that we are in a trade. And if you want to have those levels as well, please do watch the streams. Even though if you're not coming live, you can actually watch it in the market analysis playlist section and fast forward a little bit, understand the levels, and yeah, that would be fine. Okay. Okay. Good night. Take care. Bye bye.